All right, Dagger, we'll get started with you. Just first thoughts on the match.
Yeah, important win. Just I would say very first good 10 minutes, then pretty bad 35 minutes, and then very good 45 minutes. If it's to summarize the whole game, so yeah, very good second half. I feel like we dominated the game and we should have got the win. So it's good, very good.
Awesome.
Dagger, just how tough is it mentally to have you guys getting ready to go out on the field and then rain delay hits and you're sitting for 3 hours or so? Just take me through kind of like what it is mentally for you guys.
Yeah, it's weird. I've never gone through it, at least not so long. We did it like 1 hour last year, but this was pretty different. And then you have to like, we had like a moment where we thought the game was going to be postponed, and then like 15 minutes later it was like, Dale, we go. So you had to like switch the mindset a little bit. So it's just, at least for me, it's no problem. But some of the older guys were tired. I think they need to go to sleep early.
Michael Citro.
Dagger, thanks for your time. You talked a little bit about the middle part of the game where you didn't feel the team was playing well. It just seemed, was it just an energy drop? What do you attribute that to?
That's a good question. I feel like we were doing sloppy mistakes and giving the ball away pretty easily. And especially in these games where the humidity is so high, we can't be giving the ball away with teams that counterattack because they want to stay and counterattack much. So I feel like we played up into their hands. But as soon as we just took over the ball and played our games, I felt like we controlled it, and we controlled it for, I mean, the 50 minutes of the second half, and I feel like we dominated that. So that was pretty good.
Back to Austin.
Dagger, just I've already forgotten my question. Just overall, when you're getting through a game like this, now you have a crazy week coming up. You have the game on Wednesday against Toluca in Leagues Cup. Just like, how do you kind of reset coming off, the delay and then the win, and now having to fly across country?
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be fun. I think we're going to LA, so we just need to mentally reset straight away and just have a good night and just enjoy the victory. But tomorrow we start again, and we need to be focused on that trip, recover good, and then we go from there.
Dagger, Sporting did something tonight that opponents haven't really been doing much lately, and they were having some success putting balls up over the top of the back line. Was that something that you saw on film, or was that something new that you didn't expect tonight?
We knew they were going to be compact, and we knew they were not going to press too much. That's what we knew, at least. We know they have very good players in Jovilic and the other guy up there who is very fast. So I feel like it was just maybe lack of concentration. And like I said, in that 35-minute time where we score, and then I feel like we drop it because we think we have it. And as soon as we think we have something, then usually the performance of us drops a lot. So I feel like as soon as we were like, Dale, it's not good enough. We have to go up. Then it started to become Orlando City again.
Dagger, just this team has scored 3 goals in 10 games this season now, 3 or more goals. Back-to-back wins, obviously. What's been working for this team since the start of Leagues Cup?
We have great players. We have great, you can say, great TPs who are all contributing to goals and assists. So that makes it pretty easy for the other guys. If we just defend the goal, we have 3 guys up there who have all 15 goals and assists and more. So at least for me, it's easy. I just get the ball and play forward, and they go and score. So it's pretty nice feeling to just get the ball, and you have Martin, Luis, and Marco, and Nico who comes in, and Rama who comes in, and all of them are scoring. So it's a pretty good feeling that, like we had sometimes last year, we were struggling a bit to score, and then you kind of force it, but now it feels like pretty effortless and everything is in flow. So it's pretty good.
Oscar moved you inside to Kyle's place in the midfield at halftime. What did Oscar say to you at halftime, going in and putting you in a midfield and bringing Alex on a right back?
Run. That was the only thing he said, basically. Just run, win the duels. I feel like I did that pretty good, and I feel pretty comfortable in that position. It's been my position since I was, 6 years old, so I know it in and out, and I feel really relaxed in it. So I knew what to do, and I feel like we got a good win. So it was pretty enjoyable.
All right, thank you, Dagger.
Thank you.
All right, so we'll get started here with Tyrese Spicer. Tyrese, first of all, congrats on the debut starting. Just your initial thoughts on the game.
Yeah, it was a unbelievable start. I can't lie. I never thought I would, have a goal at 2 minutes in or one. I don't know how long it was, but like a minute in the game. I definitely didn't expect that, but I put my mind to the game. I was like, you know what, get my first start here. I just want to be focused, engaged, and execute, and just show my abilities to the fans and my teammates and the coaches. And I think I really did that today. Show my qualities and my attributes, speed. As I said, speed and directness and instinctiveness. Going 1v1. I think that's my strengths, and I think the team complements my strengths here. So it was a good game today. I can't lie.
Start with Austin.
Spice, just take me through the emotions. Getting that quick start. You kind of mentioned it already, but just what were you feeling in that moment?
Nah, it was crazy, man. I can't lie. The experience, even to the game today, just having that 3 hour delay, I was like a bit nervous at first, and then after it was all of a sudden it's just like, oh, maybe you can't play the game today, and I'm like, oh, come on, man. I'm so excited to play, and then it's just but then they said like, okay, 9:55, let's warm up, and I had to just look back in, So it was a great experience, just going by the fans after and celebrating, that's a great feeling, I dream about moments like this, and, to achieve it is great, I just want to thank God, thank my family, thank, everyone that helped me to be in this position right now, and I just want to thank Orlando and the organization for trusting me and, and taking me in, and, I just want to keep pushing from here.
Michael Citro.
Tyrese, congratulations on the goal. Can you just talk us through what you saw in the play? From the time you saw Martin in the box.
Yeah, I saw Martin in the box, but I was like, you know what, I need to do like some decoy or some move to at least throw him off, because I didn't want to give him the ball right away. So I just did the step over to shift him, and I went inside, and I was like, okay, let me play it. Maybe I played it a little bit too hard, but unfortunately he got the shot off and it came back to me. I was like, instinctiveness, let's shoot it automatically, and I see it went in, and I was like, let's go.
Just being able to score in front of the wall, in front of the fans like that. I know you had your first taste of them against Miami, and you saw, how many fans were in the stadium tonight. Obviously, with the weather delay, a little bit less, but you still felt that vibe from them. What did it mean to be able to score in front of them and celebrate with them, and hear them chanting your name afterwards?
Yeah. Hearing them chanting my name, gives me goosebumps. I can't lie. Just to have that experience. Just I know the fans here is just really into it and passionate. And I just want to show that passion on the field, show that creativity on the field, and give back to the fans. Because they spend their time to come here to watch us play and play good football. And that's what we did today. And I just want to give back to them as much as possible. So it's a good feeling.
Tyrese, what does it mean to you to have so quickly, you've only been here a few days, to have earned Oscar's trust to get that first start tonight and to play so deeply into the game?
Yeah, honestly, I really worked hard in training. I can't lie. As I came here, I was like, one thing, and that's to impress Oscar, impress my teammates. I have to prove myself. Coming in here is a different environment. Everyone here is so passionate about playing, and getting that start or winning the ball. So I think in training I showed that. I was just like how I was today, very direct on 1v1 ability in training. I think that I showed him that he gave me that trust, and I had to go out there and execute today. And I feel like he was glad, that I had those moments today.
Since you've been here now, you've had 2 wins, 2 big performances. Now the next game, Leagues Cup quarterfinals against Toluca. Mm-hmm. How do you and the team kind of stay grounded, knowing that there's an opportunity for you guys to make a Leagues Cup semifinals, 90 minutes away after playing across the country?
Yeah, I just think it's just more about focusing on what's ahead, and don't focus on what you could do, but just like focusing on what's ahead, and that's Toluca. I feel like we just need to fully recover, because Toluca is Wednesday, and that's a quick turnaround. So I just think we need to recuperate, recover, go and do what you gotta do, be focused, be ready for it because it's a long travel. But yeah, that's the goal to beat Toluca and get into the semifinals. But we gotta pass Toluca before we get to the semifinals, so we gotta go game by game. So that's the focus right now.
Tyrese, do you feel like the way that Oscar's using you here better suits your skill set? You're playing some wing back and etc. up in Toronto.
Yeah, I think my play style, Oscar really saw what my attributes were, and I think playing with this team and how they play and how they utilize my abilities, I think it really enhanced the team and helps me out, and I help the team out. It's really like a flowing thing. I feel like my directness and then Freeman on the other side, we could both be direct and also combine with the midfielders. So I feel like that really brings out my game, and the team really. Obviously, I'll get to gel with the team a little bit more, and they'll know, okay, like he's a 1v1 guy or in behind, so they'll start to read things. So I was talking to Robin. I'm like, if you look up and I'm going, just put it for me. I just gotta have that connection with Robin now. That's what I gotta do now. But it's good.
All right, thank you, Tyrese.
Thank you.